In advance of Monmouth Swimming's first home meet in around 30 years, I'm here with the head coach, Matt Nunnally, to look ahead to that meet, which is also the final tune-up before the MAC championships. And Coach Nunnally, before we take a look at those upcoming championships, talk about what it means to have your first home meet again, and right around 30 years for this program, final tune-up before the championships, but it's going to be good to swim in front of your home fans.
Yeah, it's really exciting to finally get a meet here at Stedman Natatorium and see the team in action in front of the alumni and all the local fans and the athletes here at Monmouth. It's going to be a standing room only crowd in there.
And your team has obviously been on the road 4 meets prior to this one. And talk about the historical significance of this meet. Like you said, so many alums, this proud Monmouth swimming program now gets to see their athletes swim again at home.
Yeah, it's just great for them to finally get to swim in their home pool and for all the alumni to get a chance to come back and see the team in action. We've made a lot of progress during the course of the year, and I'm excited to see where we are starting up the second semester.
And your young team, with, again, some veterans sprinkled in, as you said, has been improving all season. What have been the strides that you've been happy they've made throughout their first handful of meets?
You know, just the ability to put more and more on their plate as we go along. We had a lot of kids that were relatively inexperienced in terms of swimming on a Division I level, and just to see them grow and progress and be able to handle more and more throughout the course of the year and get more competitive as we go along has been really exciting.
It's kind of appropriate. First home meet in a very long time, and it's your two New Jersey rivals. It's Rider and St. Peter's, the university's rivals, the Hourglass rivals. And how important is it for that to be the first home meet where you get, obviously, all this Garden State swimming community around and the two rivals coming in?
Yeah, it's going to be a great meet, you know, seeing those two teams. And Rider, their men's team, has been conference champ for a number of years now. So it gives us a measure in terms of where we need to go to be competitive in the conference. And St. Peter's, on that side, that'll be a very competitive meet for both our men and women and give us a chance to, you know, fight a little bit on the scoreboard and have an opportunity to be there in the dual meet as far as scoring goes. Rider, it'll be a challenge for us, but at least it'll give us a little bit of a measuring stick in terms of where we need to go in the future.
Coach Nunnally, how important was it for you to find a couple of student athletes that have really performed well and that have stood out this season? Sam Lynch and Skimmons have been very good for you, and really being those first couple maybe of student athletes that you look at to help build this program.
Yeah, sure. They have experience on the D1 level competing at different schools before they transferred here to Monmouth, so they knew what it was all about in terms of the level of competition, and I think they've brought that to the rest of the team in terms of the expectations day in and day out in practice and also when we get up and compete. So it's important to have those types of kids in your program to really establish things moving forward.
And then final question for me, what do you want to see from your young team moving through this home meet as then you prepare for the MAC championships? You know, as the team continues to improve, what are those few things that you're looking for to know that they've made the progress you want to see?
You know, most importantly, technique-wise, to see them continue to improve in what they're doing in the pool. You always want to see their times improve and get better standards in terms of placement at the championship meet and just growing as a group. I want to see them be excited about the opportunity to compete at home in front of their home crowd, alumni, fans, other athletes. I think that'll be really exciting, and we should be fired up for it.
We're looking forward to it as well. We appreciate a few minutes. Wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, Eddie.
That's the head coach of Monmouth men's and women's swimming, Matt Nunnally, getting ready for the team's first home meet in around 30 years, Tuesday night at 7 p.m. at Stedman Natatorium.